We're late, and it's mostly my fault. It's actually 100% my fault. Because I was trying to set up the audio, and I'm really bad at it. I'm like so bad at it. Because I was like, you know what, Bert, you can lay in bed because it's morning time. You don't have to get up, so I'll try to figure it out. So yeah, that is my story for the morning. I'm gonna do something. We're gonna make fun of Nick a little bit. He doesn't know about this. He's upstairs making coffee because he's a very nice person. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something that's very rude. Being that is what one does. So I didn't even check the lives yet. All right, let's go like this. Yeah, sorry, this is a really weird beginning, but this is going to be worth it, I promise. I think it's this. I can't use an image. This is a very weird beginning to the live stream.
Hi, I'm Kyle. Hi, I'm Kyle.
And that has audio too, I believe, right? Yeah. So you guys all watched it, but we'll watch it with Nick. Alrighty, now let me get open all the stuff. Thank you for bearing with me. That was a really weird beginning to that whole thing. Got 20 people in here who have seen that now. Got a little blooper reel. Did I get blonde? Am I looking blonde out here? I was trying to have some more fun. Good morning, everyone. Nick is not here yet. Oh, sorry, did I snort? Am I really loud? Am I super loud? I can turn myself down. I did the audio today, so I might or maybe I know what it is. It's the audio for the video is super loud. I'll turn that down. And now I'm opening YouTube. We got YouTube. Hi, B Ninja. Nick's in here. Where's Nick? That's funny. There it is. The coffee. Now we need a coaster. And my journal. You searched around for my journal. Hopefully, didn't find anything incriminating.
I mean, I read through all of it.
I brought up the blooper reel. The whole world's gonna see it.
I was watching.
Yeah.
I watched it. Wait, there's a whole reel, or is it just that one clip?
It's just the one.
Oh, okay. I would have loved if Bert put together a blooper reel.
We have one more.
Wait, what?
We have one more.
Oh, okay. It's pretty demeaning that we use these old journal boxes for coasters on a table that we actually absolutely destroy in other ways.
It's all about trying your best.
That's true.
Turn my audio up. Turn my audio up.
Mine feels good. Mine looks good on the little volume.
Yeah,
level.
I try to stay out of the yellow area. Try to stay out of yellows. You're looking hatless, and it's weird.
Dang.
All right, I'm gonna make this full screen really fast, and we're just gonna watch it together.
Let's do it.
Full transformation. I'm gonna mute us.
Hi, I'm Kyle.
Hopefully everyone saw that, because non-video engineer Kyle had to deal with that. So, oh, did Bert send us a message about something with the live stream? Yeah. He said also don't forget to click the button, but everyone can hear us, so apparently we're good. Cool. Well, that was that. I just want everyone to know that Nick has now identifies as me. So
Yeah.
it's a point of power for me, really, if you think about it.
Kyle's really excited about it. But Kyle's done that before, actually.
I did that too, yeah. I introduced myself as Nick on accident. I didn't realize it happened.
It's true.
So, Jimmy, I'm glad you're here because we got news.
Yeah, Jimmy, you've missed out on a pretty exciting thing.
We built a Mario Kart track in our garage.
Yeah.
Full transparency, didn't work out very well.
It's true.
There was connection issues. My cart was like dead for some reason. And yeah. Oh, it's Connor's birthday, 15, and he got a hero's journal this morning.
Aww.
Amazing. Happy birthday.
Happy
Connor.
birthday to Connor. Can we pour this coffee?
Yeah. Sorry. We have a lot of stuff on the table again.
It's true.
Look at us. Just all this stuff on the table. Morning, Reem.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, like I was saying, we, for like a team bonding / celebrating us turning in our Kickstarter on time, as a little company here, we bought 4 Mario Kart Live carts, and then we also got some switches for the house.
For those without switches.
And we set up like a pretty elaborate course in the garage. Actually, let's just put this over here. Pretty elaborate course in the garage, and I actually had a lot of fun. But
it was fun.
I think the technology isn't quite there yet. I think that we're about 2 years early for Nintendo to perfect Mario Kart Live. But we're early, and that feels good. Early supporters.
Jennifer asked, "Oh yeah, did Kickstarter approve yet?"
They did.
This is really funny.
Yeah. So 2 years ago when we did our Kickstarter, we were really worried about getting approved. For some reason, I don't know. You just have to kind of do everything right. It took about 24 hours to get approved last time. I remember it being kind of like a waiting period. So we worked really hard to meet the deadline. In fact, we actually got it a day early. So we turned it in on Monday of this week. And I was filming a video of it to send to the whole team I was filming my computer screen as I live submitted it. And then it just approved us. Just in 15 seconds. And I was like, man, that was anticlimactic. We were working so hard to get this campaign out and get it ready and get all the details. And then we turned it in, they're like, yeah, it looks good.
Really cool stuff. Yeah. So
yeah, we did get approved, rather underwhelmingly. And but yeah, we're good to go. In fact, it was so underwhelming. It happened so fast. I almost launched the campaign on accident.
It's true.
Because I was like, that can't be it. I kept clicking and it was like, all right, you're about to launch your campaign. I was like, well, I don't want to do that yet.
Self-fulfilling prophecy right there.
So, yeah.
You had a nightmare that you accidentally launched it, and then
I did.
Said it. Hey, So guys, I've come to you a couple times asking for your help me specifically. It's a Kyle thing. Nick does not necessarily want this to happen.
Oh, great.
Another
one of these.
But it's like a there are a few people who always make reference to the Miami Vice Journal. There are people who make reference to all of the little things that I really want to happen. They're not like really. I don't really like need them to happen, but I like them. This one I think is a really good opportunity for those of you who have a Nintendo Switch and have played the game of Animal Crossings. I want to make a little island.
I never said I didn't want to do this.
I know you didn't say you didn't want to, but you weren't gonna like make. You weren't gonna like make it happen. You know, I want to make a little island where heroes from afar can come and visit the Heroes Journal Animal Crossings Island, and we can all work together and make this land amazing and beautiful and wonderful, and a place where we can cheers our cups and whatnot. The only problem is that I have Animal Crossings, and I kind of cheated the system a little bit.
Ooh, are you a time traveler?
I'm a time traveler.
Ugh, get out of here.
So I'll have
Shut
to
the live stream down. I've never actually played Animal Crossing.
So I'll need help to stay straight. So yeah, we need like people to like. I mean, my land right now, is covered in weeds. All of my houses are in the wrong spots, all that stuff. But if that's something you guys would like, if you think it'd be a fun way to engage with the community and having a way, because now all four of us have Switches that we can use. So in reality, we could all visit the Heroes Journal Island.
Yeah.
So
if you guys are thinking to yourself, man, I don't have enough chores in my real life.
Let's go do Heroes Journal Island.
I'm just kidding. I think that'd be fun. I don't actually understand how it would work collectively. I've never played Animal Crossing. Seriously. So yeah. How does it work? Do you
can go visit, you get an island code.
But is it like one host for the island? Is that
probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'd probably be the heroes.
Could we be co-founders of the island?
Yes. So for example, during the initial stages of the quarantine, I let Nick's girlfriend Hannah borrow the Switch, and she built a house on my island that I built.
Oh, I see.
So now Hannah and I co-own Vibeland, as it were.
Well, I'm gonna have to have a talk with her about that. Just kidding.
Zach asked if it'd be harder to learn TFT or Animal Crossings. TFT for sure.
TFT, 100%. My other thought, this is an extension of the thought, not a instead of thought. I would love to play Among Us, with some people. I don't know how it works on Switch. I think it's the same as just playing online with anyone. I don't know if it's cross-platform or what, but I would like to do like a live video captured version of that if it's at all possible. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if it is.
Kiara asks, what is TFT?
TFT is a game called Team Fight Tactics.
Nick and I we're avid Team Fight Tactickers.
Yeah, Con and I play a bunch of TFT. It's like a chess kind of, but a little more random and takes a lot less brain power.
Zach, we have a little bit of coffee if you want some.
Yeah, there's this much if you're watching.
It's cross-platform, so we can play. So what we would do is we would probably host it on Bert's computer.
I mean, we can figure that out later.
Sorry, I thought you were actually looking for logistics. My bad. I went straight into let's make this happen mode.
Yeah, you're like, okay.
So we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna drive to here, and then oh, by the way, everyone, it's a blizzard outside.
Yeah, wait, hold on. So we're in Kirkland, which is right outside of Seattle. There's like not a foot. There's probably 6 to 8 inches of snow outside, which is pretty amazing. Doesn't always happen for us, and especially doesn't happen over like one night. We went to bed. Well, actually, I think our whole house was up super late last night. But
yeah, I could not sleep.
Anyway, yeah, it's like a blizzard outside. It's very magical.
We also got some comments here on YouTube. We had 12 people on YouTube. Welcome YouTube. Driver's Seat Deathcore, which is a really cool name, said, hey guys, I won one of your journals on a TikTok giveaway, and I love it. Really cool product. And then said TFT, like League of Legends TFT.
Heck yes.
Yeah, you
like
guessed it.
League of Legends TFT.
Do you want to build a snowman? We have not played that song yet, but we probably should.
No, we'll get pulled.
Not here.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying like in the house.
Yeah.
And then Bryant asked, how's the snow up in Redmond? You know, I don't know how the snow is in Redmond, but here in Kirkland, it is.
I don't know. I don't know if we're going to go anywhere today. So kind of snowed in. Well, happy Saturday to all of you heroes, all of you wonderful heroes. We are T-minus 3 days. Tomorrow, Monday. Well, today, tomorrow, Monday. Then Kickstarter launch.
Yeah. The best part about Kickstarter launch is it can be snowing on Kickstarter launch, and guess what? You can still go to Kickstarter because you don't have to drive anywhere.
It's true. You can't get snowed out of Kickstarter. Snowed in, snowed out. I don't know. But pretty exciting. I think this is the calm before the storm for us. We're in that place where you can't do much more. You just kind of you've made your bed, and now you have to sleep in it. So, you know what I just noticed? There's like non-complementary greens going on between us.
Mm-hmm. We chose the wrong greens.
Do not look great together.
Green.
I like yours better though, for the record.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know,
and then the walls, like a swampy green.
Well, my collar was popped for some reason.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. One of those days. Yeah.
Love it. Unless the internet's down.
It's true.
Hey, get out of here, Jimmy.
Stop with that.
How about some positive thoughts from you, Jimmy?
Yeah. Seriously. Wait, is Zach coming to get coffee? I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool.
We got a journal.
Do we like that? Is that something we like doing?
I love it. I'm going to speak for everyone, but I do want to hear your opinions. I think it's a really good thing for us. I know it's a good thing for me, but I like taking 5 minutes on a live stream to like journal. I think that it's like there's something kind of powerful about watching someone work on something quietly.
He is coming.
And kind of do it yourself. Here you go, Zach.
Thank you.
Yeah. Zach,
all right, and that was that.
Zach just took our Chemex. See, look, Nicole goes, let me get my journal.
LL said.
LL just roasted me.
We'll wait.
Wow. Yeah. Everyone go get your journals. We're going to do some journaling. I had to go find Kyle's journal.
I didn't
bring
know
it
where it was.
Bring it downstairs. It was face down on the ground upstairs. I was like, that's probably his.
I don't know what happened.
I think someone put it there because it was on the table.
Gotcha.
Then it was on the chair, and then I think when we were making the Mario Kart track, someone threw it on the ground.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Ever since starting this business, every level of organization that I had in my head is gone. I like lose my wallet, my phone, and my keys every single day, every day without fail. And
I want to show you guys something really quick. This is when I talk about this is the best hack for a journal. This is it. So this was yesterday in my journal. You can't really see the page, but I did write in it. So I'll flip the page here to the next day, and my quest is already written up there. So because it's already written, I already know what it is, and I feel like I'm just coming right into it, which is nice. So what I'll do right now is I'll flip the page. Oh, that's a reflection section. I'll flip 2 pages, and I'll write my quest again. So that way when I get there, it's already populated, and it feels like my journal's kind of been waiting for me, which feels good. So it's the same amount of work as it would be to write it every day. You're just writing it for your future self, which I think is kind of cool. So
Jennifer said, someone send Kyle some tile. Nick brings up tile every single day because I lose my. Well, I
bring it up like once a month.
Well, I'm looking every time I say, hey man, like you're like, hey, do you want to go like get some coffee or something? And I'll be like, well, yeah, let me find my phone. You're like, you need to get tile. Like every time like you're a part of me looking for something that is mine, you're like, you need to get tile.
Well, really, you just need to get a tile for your wallet. Your phone is really easy to find. You just have to get your laptop and then like use your iCloud, and you can have it play a sound. but the wallet is the big issue. Because you put your things in different places.
Yeah.
I'll like lose my stuff or like lose track of it, but I know when I find it, it'll all be together.
Not me.
Wallet, keys,
Not me.
phone.
I hide it.
Yeah. You're like, I'm gonna put this here, put this here. Makes it a lot harder. Okay, let's get into it.
It's talking about doing my future self a disservice.
Was it the 19th? 13. Why did I think it was the 19th?
I don't know. It's weird. You should probably get that checked out.
What's your quote today?
To live will be an awfully big adventure.
It's not bad. It's a good one.
Japan.
I have what we do in life echoes in eternity. Yeah. All right, let's journal. Here we go. I'm gonna get a home workout in today. Feels like the right move.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like the perfect day for it.
Maybe.
Because it's like snowing outside. It's like that's what I got. Kind of. For snow days.
Just for snow days.
The one snow day we have a year.
I'm not really in a big writing mood right now, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Sometimes I write the minimum amount of the words that I can make sure that today is recorded, but when I look at it I go, yeah, I probably wasn't feeling it that day. Actually, all of my to seize the days are questions. So that's also an interesting move.
Ooh, I want to see if we have over 800.
Ooh. Hey, Melissa.
Because I was just thinking about this gratitude, my gratitude thing. I'm gonna check Kickstarter really quick to see how many people we have signed up.
Oh, we should have put on the lo-fi.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Dang it. Sorry about that.
Sorry, guys.
That was a good call out, Jasper. Oh, Jasper actually left a message and asked when the lo-fi is going to get launched.
801.
801. That's really exciting. Yeah, we are hoping to release it at some point. It got like we have the animation done, the curating of the lo-fi actual songs got put a little bit on the back burner, just for the necessities of getting all the stuff done for Kickstarter, but hopefully sometime soon.
Yeah, the animation looks really cool.
Yeah,
I think we shared it on here before.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, curating lo-fi in a way that doesn't infringe on any copyright is a little more difficult than I think we thought it was.
LL said, better without the lo-fi. You know, Melissa, you can jump over to YouTube. We have 12 people on YouTube right now. But you know, you're welcome wherever you want to be. We are like relatively close to getting monetized on YouTube though.
It's true. We can't wait to start showing you guys ads.
Yeah, seriously. We're just going to put ads in all of our videos. But we're going to put ads for the Heroes Journal.
Gonna put our own ads, yeah.
That's the key.
Cool.
One of my to seize the days was...
Then I got a reflection tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it today.
One of my to sees today was, don't die if driving.
I like that.
I don't know. My car slides in because I have like a 2-wheel drive little truck.
Ford Ranger.
And I probably should get sandbags for it because like even when it's dry out, sometimes I'll slide. So in the snow,
This is where I'm going. Going to
probably
the last.
not the best. But here is one thing. Here is one thing about something I have. So I lived in Arizona, and I moved back to Washington in March. So my mom, who's very thoughtful, was very adamant that I got chains to go over the pass as I came back through Oregon and Washington. So I have chains, and I never used them, but I have chains. So technically, if I really need to drive, I could put chains on and drive with that. So I don't know how to use chains. I don't know. Can you go on the freeway with chains, or are you not supposed to go?
I don't know.
I
don't think I've ever used chains before.
I feel like going really fast with chains on is dangerous. Like
Yeah.
going,
Well,
on
I
the
don't think
freeway.
you would be in weather where you'd be going super fast if you had to wear chains.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily go faster than I normally would with chains on. But like if I got on the freeway, would I need to like? Is that bad?
Probably. Probably.
Probably. How many? Did you just syllabize that?
Yeah.
Oh, driver's seat said effing Ford Ranger. Driver's seat knows. There's a TikTok trend about Ford Rangers.
Ford Ranger.
And I drive a Ford Ranger, so people keep sending me yeah. People keep sending me those TikToks. I don't even have TikTok on my phone. But yeah. Ford Ranger. That's me.
Love it.
So last night, I don't know if anyone's seen this. I want to talk cannot go fast with chains. All right. Good to know. I could not sleep last night. I was up till like 4 a.m. not sleeping. And the way I decided to spend my time was watching Cobra Kai on Netflix. It's so interesting. Like, the actual show itself isn't the highest quality. It's a little cheesy. I mean, people don't just fight each other. Like the old guy, just punches a kid in the face. Anyways, can't do that. But the whole, the villain is also a hero kind of thing.
So what is Cobra Kai about? Not everyone knows what you're talking about.
You're right. Sorry. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's Nick's bedtime.
Yeah, you guys know me.
Cobra Kai is a Netflix show talking about that shows the perspective of both Johnny Lawrence and I can't remember the guy's first name, LaRusso. But the Karate Kid and the evil guy, they both have their perspective. And the evil guy reopens up Cobra Kai, which was the evil dojo from the movie The Karate Kid. But from that guy's perspective, LaRusso was the jerk who stole his girlfriend and ruined his life. But from everyone else's, Danny, that's right. Sorry, yes, Daniel-san. But yeah, I've just been watching it, and though the quality of the show itself is not amazing, there's they drive drunk so much and they fight in public. Yeah, right. Jenna's half the kids are bad guys now. It just there's a lot of really confusing things going on.
Interesting.
But yeah, I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts because it makes for a really interesting story. Because you are humanizing the villains.
Yeah.
Right, like the guy with the lip thing. If anyone's seen it, there's this kid who's they show a flashback. He's at home crying because people bullied him because he has a cleft lip.
Mm.
And
cleft palate.
Sorry. And he's at home crying, and then he goes to Cobra Kai, and he becomes a bully. And being a bully liberated him from being bullied because he learned karate, and he just beats people up. And he's really aggressive.
Interesting.
But he like became the thing that was like making his life the worst.
He lived long enough to see himself become the villain.
Right. But in his eyes,
Yeah.
he's like just being not bullied. I don't know. I'm not very coherent today. I just wanted to hear everyone's thoughts.
I think there is a resurgence of the anti-hero story. I saw that they're making a live action Wicked. Anti-hero is not even really the right, like Deadpool anti-hero, but it's almost just like this story from a different perspective. It's the villain's narrative as, you know, them as the hero. Because a good villain will have a philosophically consistent and understandable motivation to do what they're trying to do, although flawed, at least from the hero's perspective. You know, I would love to. They would never do this. I would love to see the Avengers from Thanos' perspective. You know?
Well, that's what LL just said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, read all his comments.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, LL and I are on the same wavelength today. She said, I was just thinking how Thanos is the hero of his own story, so this conversation is perfect with that. Yeah, it totally is. Like, you know, of course, wiping out half of the population in the universe, not good.
Yeah.
But
Perfectly balanced.
maybe if we saw, you know, things in his shoes. I mean, and actually the movies do a fairly good job of actually showing his side already, so maybe we don't need that movie. But, you know, there's a lot of villains out there that I think you could you could take a more empathetic approach to. Like, the newest Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie. I know it's not like comic book canon. That movie's really interesting because it's sinister and it's pretty dark. Like, it's kind of depressing in a way, but it's also like deeply empathetic. It's like, it's incredibly compassionate to like this individual who, of course we know them as a villain, but like we kind of see them deteriorate. And in a lot of ways, I think by the end of the movie, what the director was trying to do was like get you to be like, okay, I could see why someone would act like this.
Yeah.
It's not okay. It's not the goal, but I get it in a way. So,
Ooh. Rachel said, I think people are drawn to the villain's perspective because we all have a little villain in us, and it makes us feel a little more seen.
yeah.
It's very well said.
Yeah, it's like when people say, like on our ads, like, well, I want the villain's journal. I'm a villain. You're like, all right, it's the same journal.
Boom. What?
Bam, it's the same journal. It
It's
was
been-
the whole time. This whole time, it was the same journal.
That's like that was Nick's favorite meme format for a really long time.
It was, yeah. It got really oversaturated, but there was a while. The two astronauts looking at Earth.
It's all Ohio.
Always was.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. WandaVision's good. Please don't spoil the newest episode or even any of the series because it's still coming out and I'm watching it. And I'm sure people here are also watching it.
I haven't started watching it. Is it that good? I'm confused about.
I'm not sure yet.
I'm confused about the premise. Oh, honestly,
I still kind of am too.
Yeah.
It's a very mysterious show. So I'm gonna keep quiet on that one.
So today our podcast was launched, and we talk about this a little bit about what Leslie said. We can all be the hero of our own story. It's really interesting, right? Because like our goal as a company is to help everyone see themselves as the hero of their life. But like, you have to draw a line out. Like, what if someone's being a hero of their life is like infringing on someone else's ability to be a hero of their life? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if being a villain is the version of being a hero, being a villain to one person is the like.
Yeah. Well, do you fight in a parking garage? That's the showdown.
The showdown?
Yeah, the hero villain. It's like, I'm the hero. No, I'm the hero. It's like, well, the story's being told from my perspective, so we're gonna fight on this rooftop, and I'm gonna win.
Interesting. Is that like
That's
a
every
thing?
movie, right?
That's every Fast and the Furious movie.
I ain't got friends.
I
got family.
I would love to do an entire time.
I hijacked your entire thought for a dumb joke. I'm sorry.
I love the Fast and the Furious movies. I don't know if anyone else does, except for Schaub and Haas or whatever it was.
Hobbs and Shaw.
One of those two.
Anyway.
Yeah, that one wasn't great, but think about a street fight. The street always wins.
Yeah.
That's a killer line though.
I think you said I loved the Fast and the Furious. And I don't know why you're speaking in past tense because they are continuing to make them.
It's so true.
It's a pit
Here's the thing.
of money for them.
I feel like you're not you don't love Fast and the Furious movies, but you really appreciate Vin Diesel, which is an interesting Just an interesting Venn diagram.
It's actually a Vin Diesel gram. So yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's a lot of movies to make about driving cars around.
Hey.
And I think that it
Watch
is,
yourself.
yeah. I mean, here's the truth. I've actually never watched. I think I stopped watching after Tokyo Drift.
Come on.
Yeah.
There's so many good ones after that.
Right. Everyone talks about number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8. But Vin Diesel's smart because I think he owns the franchise.
Yeah.
And Vin Diesel, I don't know why I like Vin Diesel so much. I think because he's actually done some really good movies that fly under the radar because of Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Like The Pacifier.
Great movie.
Chronicles of Riddick.
That was my first thought. When you said other movies, I thought Chronicles of Riddick.
He's done some good ones.
And he's great.
Oh, and Juliana.
And he's a great singer.
Dude, I forgot about the song he dropped. He's kind of a triple threat, I'm not going to lie. He also plays D&D. That's another thing I like. Well, at least there's a YouTube video of him playing D&D, like he understands what he knows what he's doing. I have this weird affinity for actors who play D&D, like unashamedly for some reason.
Here is my hot take of the Saturday morning. Kyle, not doing a great job keeping thoughts together today.
I'm gonna drop Vin Diesel's song link in the chat.
Technically, like, I think that Fast and the Furious did the whole MCU thing first. All of their movies tie together somehow. Like, they have made so many movies, and they have made like fringe connections to all of the each movie in such a way.
Vin Diesel's face, dude. Sorry. He's just looking at us.
I'm just saying,
Iron Giant. Good one.
The Fast and the Furious franchise, we wove a story through all the movies. They may have like 30 movies, but all of them tie together in some way, somehow.
But that's not the same as the universe thing.
No, it is, because they have alternate timelines, right? It's like Tokyo Drift doesn't have Paul Walker in it.
Oh, right.
But that's where you get the backstory of Han, who is in like the 5th movie and like is a part of the big heist in Rio de Janeiro. Obviously, I am
so lost. I am not involved in this at all.
No, but what I'm saying is that they actually do this thing where they tie all these separate. It's like like the movie Crash.
Good God!
But over 7 movies. It's like it's the movie Crash told in 7 parts. Also, anyone seen Crash out there? Great movie.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
I love the fact that everyone's still talking about celebrity D&D, and I'm over here like
talking about
like I'm over here with the
making a defense for some of the most like cringy movies of all time.
I'm like over here with the yarn and the tax, like pulling people's pictures together.
Celebrity D&D is really cool. Who's the guy? Who's like the main guy? It's Joe Manganiello. I don't know if that's how you say his name.
I've never seen Celebrity D&D.
It's not a thing you watch. It's just like this weird, like rumored. There's like a little bit of like mystique around it. There's these like celebrity D&D games that happen where it's like, and Joe Manganiello is the one who hosts them, but then like people will show up, like the Big Show from WWE, Slash, the guitar player, like just random, like famous people who love D&D, and I think that that's amazing. In fact, we're doing a D&D game next weekend.
We are.
Which I think we have to set up our characters today or sometime this week.
Sometime this week.
Hopefully. I'd like to do it today because Kickstarter is definitely going to take a lot of our attention.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't take a long time, though. It's just a beer and pretzels game. Once again, I know what that means.
There you go. Nice. Dropping those terms like you know
See,
what they are.
The thing is you learn one term and you just
you have
just
to
write
use
it. You just write. Like, I'm not going to learn something new and not get all my
Ride
money's
it
worth.
till the wheels fall off, baby. Love it. I don't think we're streaming this D&D game.
Yeah, so
it's more of a team bonding thing. I mean, there's definitely a day where we could stream a game, but
I think it's actually part of our long-term plan of it. But the issue so we're all novices. We're new.
Yeah, it's like we've never really played D&D.
And so one of my really good friends, his name's Dean. He's the one I run with every Saturday. he has been playing D&D for 5-6 years, and he agreed to like be our DM.
Yeah.
So we I reached out to him and I was like, this is kind of what we're thinking. We're starting off with like a one-shot game, like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Kind of doing that.
Well, you and I played a game with Dean.
We did play a game with Dean.
It was a Christmas themed one.
Yeah, that was
it was pretty funny. It was like Dean put it together. It was like Santa was the big bad like person. We had to go through Rudolph. It was pretty funny.
But so this is the funny part.
I was a Triton Paladin.
This is how you know you find the right person for anything. Specifically like this scenario. So I went on a run with Dean. I was talking to him about what we're trying to kind of think about doing. The potential would be one day maybe live streaming it, but right now it's gonna be internal. And I was like, yeah, we'll pay you this much to do it for us and like come up with the stuff because like we're using it as like team bonding. He was like, you're gonna pay me? He's like, really? I do it for free. He's like, I love it. He's like, there'll be times where we'll get done with the run and I'll be like, hey, you want to get some food? He's like, no, I can't. I'm going to Michael's so I can terraform this thing so that I can have a world that we can like play our.
We should get him some like wormwood dice. I know we've talked about it.
Yeah,
but we should.
Yeah,
as a thank you.
But yeah, so it's like he loves storytelling and using that side of his imagination.
He's good at it too.
He's really good at it.
Yeah.
He does voices. I don't know if his voices are as good as Ryan's voices, but he does voices.
It's true. Jimmy's never been a part of a D&D game. We need to get him on one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We always talk about gaming as a community. Maybe we should start. Maybe not with D&D. That feels a little involved, but Among Us feels achievable to me.
Yes.
Very simple.
But the thing about Dean is he was like, it's actually good that we're all beginners because experienced players will fill voids. So it'll make novice players really quiet.
Wow, we just got a really intense question from Cheyenne.
I don't think it's Bert.
Wait, what character is named Bartlebert?
I don't know. It's not intended to be Bert.
We don't know that.
I mean, maybe Ryan and Bert had like a secret conversation where Bert was like, "Make me a main character in the story,"
or else
NPC. Yeah, Bert threatened him.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, this is like a really niche poll. So, in the first newspaper article of the first act page leading into like the first daily page, there's like a fake advertisement. And there's like a picture of this like, little like pixie looking guy with a mustache and a monocle. And he's a CEO and founder of Bep's Best Brooms. He's nowhere else in the journal except for in this advertisement, and Ryan decided to name him. So he is actually the CEO. It's Bartlebert, not based on Bertram, who is Kyle's brother.
But
maybe he is. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Good catch.
Yeah, we can. The best part about it is you can, 100%. Just it's your story.
We need to set up a Discord.
I know. I mean, so full transparency, like we're working on it with John.
Yeah, we are. Do you guys like Facebook? Like I don't want to make any crazy assumptions or promises, but like let's for the thought exercise, if we like full on migrated the Heroes Quarters from Facebook to Discord mainly, do you guys like that for you or do you hate that for you? Was that the plan, or is it to just have both?
Probably have both.
That's fair.
I don't think you can live stream in Discord.
Yeah,
I don't think it's as robust.
Yeah.
So I was talking to John about it yesterday. So we were gonna I think for full transparency, I think our initial our initial thought is we're gonna roll out Discord for like the book club and just see how it goes on a very specifically very specific use case.
Yeah.
So John and I were talking about naming it, And so we were like, do we make it like a book club Discord, or we make a Heroes Journal Discord and then make a sub server for the book club? Which is probably what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's probably the right move.
So we were naming the Discord servers.
Please don't.
And I wanted to name it the Heroes Discorders. But the problem is, it sounds like a place where you go to insult people.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the only problem I can think of.
Man. Yeah, sounds like people on Facebook are pretty comfortable with Facebook, which makes sense. I don't think it's fair to be like, you have to learn this whole new platform now.
People on YouTube, however.
Yeah. Discord is great for, you know, I think it's a better place to have chat rooms. You can't live stream or anything like that, so it wouldn't replace Facebook. You can't replace the Heroes Quarters on Facebook. You kidding me? Too much history. But it would be nice to have just a different platform for those who are comfortable with Discord.
Jimmy said that there is a dark side Discord.
Really? Well, so the thing that Discord does that is really difficult to do in Facebook for some reason is like make smaller like groups, right? That's kind of what it's for. So say that there was a day, not that we're really planning to do anything like this. Say there was a day where there was so many people in the Heroes Quarters, like 100,000 people, 100,000 heroes rather. And you had some heroes that wanted to do a fitness kind of type quest, and you had others that wanted to do like a savings, financial type quest, and others that wanted to do like a creative, art quest. And then there's even like subcategories within those. It just gets so big, and you can't have like a rich like experience. You can't have like an intimate experience. It goes from being like a virtual tavern to being like a virtual conference stadium. I don't know. So you kind of have to have a way to like silo little groups off so that people can still have have a benefit of the community that's on that platform. And from what I know, it's kind of difficult to do that in like Facebook groups like this. That's why Discord might be helpful in the future. So it's just something that we're looking at.
So my mom, I want to reference this. So my mom has started a company called she like had her LLC, Miscellaneous Accessories. Her name's Elaine, Miscellaneous. She'd make fun stuff. She identifies with the miscellany market.
Oh.
And my answer to that is it named after her? Sure, it's named after every hero. Nice. It's your story, not ours.
Yeah, we actually changed the name at the last second. It was going to be something else.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's like...
What was it before?
Juliana,
I don't remember.
Juliana just wants us to go all business.
I like Slack. I know how to use Slack. I've actually used Slack before. I've rarely used Discord. But I don't know. We'll figure it out, guys. We'll make sure it's a good experience. At least the best to our ability. So, anyway.
Yeah. We got weirdly technical on communication styles here.
Yeah, it's true.
In Discord, if we live stream, people can talk back to us. We can like have a conversation. So we could bring people into the Discord. It'd almost be like Clubhouse. I think Clubhouse is just like Discord. I think that they kind of just made a new face.
Well, yeah, exactly. Clubhouse is public, though, so you can just join a random room. Yeah. That's why it's kind of fun. Yeah, are you guys aware of Clubhouse? Do you know what Clubhouse is? It's like a kind of on the rise new app that I would say it's kind of like the equivalent of like sitting at a dinner table. But you can have rooms of like 200 people. Not everyone's talking at once. Only like a few moderators are talking. So there can be a room, for instance, talking about like business or talking about investing or talking about like dating or I don't know, whatever. Like that's kind of the beauty of it. And then people can join that room. Yeah. So it's kind of definitely like the early stages of it now. I've like been a part of a few rooms that were talking about like small business stuff that was like extremely beneficial. So it was kind of cool. Like there's like some direct to consumer, like venture capitalist investor type people that I think are pretty high up there that were just on this app in like this small room of like 100 people. And I was like, it's cool that I get to like hear these thoughts without, having to go through all these other channels and barriers to get someone's attention. So it's kind of a cool app, kind of a cool idea. Not the same as Discord. We have no plans to like make a Clubhouse room, but Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah, apparently it's invite only. You gotta know somebody. I knew Nick, and Nick knew someone else.
You know, friend of a friend.
It's all about networking.
It's true.
Very true. Cool. So we have. Let's think. Let's think about the next week. Let's think about what's going on in the world of the Hero's Journal, and if there's any pertinent information we should tell the world.
Seriously, let's just walk through like what this week's gonna be like.
All right. So today's Saturday. It's snowing outside, and it's very dangerous for us to leave our house. That's the first. That's the current status quo.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is the end of the Valentine's Day sale.
That's right.
10% off on the whole website and the Valentine's Day bundle.
Yeah, make sure. And also, like, just so you guys are in the know, our store is closing for Kickstarter. So you won't be able to even buy anything from our store for a while, for a couple weeks probably.
Probably a week or two. I think a minimum of 10 days is my guess.
Okay.
That's my guess. And then, so that's Sunday. Monday is President's Day, so we will be observing. No, I'm just kidding.
And then there's something happening on Tuesday. I can't remember what it is. Is it Trash Day? I think we have to take the trash. No.
Actually, no. Clubhouse on Tuesdays does these like pitch things.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's we have to turn into the.
Oh, no. I know what it is. We're launching a Kickstarter.
Oh, that's right. We're launching a Kickstarter campaign that we've worked for 6 months on. That's crazy. That's totally insane.
So we will be live streaming on Monday at 2 p.m. as we do the final last call. Any questions, answers needed, talking, just getting excited. And then we'll do an event on Tuesday. We don't know what the event's going to look like yet. We haven't planned that far ahead. We've only been preparing for this moment for 6 months.
Well, I feel like we've been running a marathon, and you're kind of like your legs are giving out, and you're on the last. You're about to cross the finish line. You know.
Speaking of a marathon, Alora mentioned that she was cheering on marathon runners this morning. So
whoa, where?
That was a weird.
Oh, she's in Colorado.
No, we always think she's in Colorado. She's in North Carolina.
North Carolina,
obviously.
I started saying North.
You did.
Yep. I wasn't gonna say Dakota either. So I was close. But yeah, no, Kickstarter does feel like that. And the bummer about Kickstarter is it doesn't work like that. You don't just get to cross the finish line. It's like, no, you got to keep going because the finish line is really just a starting line. So you kind of really have to pace yourself.
So on Wednesday, I can imagine we will be. So our hope is that we're going to do video updates. So hopefully we'll be filming a video updating everyone about how we got X amount funded in the first day.
I kind of want to live stream the launch. I know that we haven't said anything about it.
Yeah.
I just think it's so fun.
I think so too.
What else are we going to do?
So true.
You know?
Sleep. No time to sleep.
It'll be like 9.
I know, that was just a joke. Yeah, so maybe we'll live stream the launch. I said we're doing an event. I didn't say what the event was. Maybe the event's a live stream event.
True. Yeah, we could live stream. Like, we don't have to do it at launch. I think it's fun for everyone to like kind of see it. I don't know.
And then Wednesday we'll hopefully have some news to share. An update via video, perhaps even live stream. We're just a lot of live streams we're signing up for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday's probably gonna be a little radio silence. I can imagine that there's no word from the Hero's Journal on Thursday of next week.
Yeah, we'll sleep until 10.
And then Friday we get to play Dungeons and
Dragons,
D&D.
Yeah.
Saturday coffee chat.
Yeah.
And Sunday is.
Hopefully we'll be on like Good Morning America by then, because
Seriously.
The campaign will go. We'll be on Ellen and then Good Morning America. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna do our media tour.
Oprah.
Oh, Thursday.
60 minutes.
The episode that Nick is on Side Hustle School will be published.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That'll be a fun little.
You know, it's kind of a bummer. This is very vain. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. This is very vain. I'm a 3 wing 2 Enneagram. Okay, so that's me sort of justifying my personality traits. If you know anything about the Enneagram, it'll make sense. But the Side Hustle School is like in the top like 100 business podcasts on Apple Podcasts. So they're like
big time.
So they're big. And so I've been looking for ways to figure out how many, like, here's what I'm going to say. There's no way for even people that run podcasts to know how many people are listening to the podcast. You don't know how many subscribers you have. You don't know how many downloads. You don't even know how many streams. All the numbers are too sketchy because it's like over a multitude of platforms. Like when you release a podcast, it's like Spotify, Apple, Google, YouTube, whatever. So it's just like there's no way to track it. So like I've been curious because, it's like, yes, it's a cool way for us to do a Throwback Thursday episode, but we're also running a podcast. So we're also running a Kickstarter. So we're plugging the Kickstarter on the podcast. And I'm like thinking from like a marketing perspective, how many people are going to like hear about this campaign? So I was just curious, like, I wonder how many average listeners they have. There's no way to find out.
It's true.
There's no way for even them to find out.
Well, I mean, if they use something like Buzzsprout, they would be able to know. They would get like a...
That's fair, I guess.
So, Juliana's also a 3-wing 2.
Really?
Can you be a 2-wing 3? That's what I think I am.
I think you can.
Every time I think about it, that's what I'm like, oh, I'm a 2-wing 3.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm not. I don't know. Angela, I definitely sent it to you.
Yeah, Angela, check your... Did you email?
Yeah, the problem... So this was the issue, is that the digital bundle... So, Angela, for more reference... is writing an article for Geek Dad.
Yeah.
And I sent a thing, and I couldn't send the digital bundle. The file was too big via Gmail. So I sent it via Sendowl. So I put it in there. I made the thing.
What did you... Oh, Oh, I see what's happening.
So I made the product. I made PDF, press, digital, issue for... I sent it, right? Like, that's the... Did I do anything wrong?
I'm looking here. It looks okay. Yeah, maybe try it again. Oh, yeah, Angela's checking now, so maybe she does have it. Amy wants to know if we've gotten a package from her yet.
I haven't. I've been checking the mail so many times.
Did you check today yet?
I've not checked today.
Could be here today. We have to brave the snow to get out to our mailbox. We have gotten nothing from you yet, Amy, but we are waiting in anticipation.
I was saying
everyone's asking about the Enneagram now. I don't want to be the Enneagram people. Enneagram is just a personality test. It's in my opinion, I think it's the best one because it considers why you do things, not like who you are. It's less about your personality traits. It's more about your motivations as a person. Mm-hmm. And I think it's fairly accurate, not for everyone. I'm someone who thinks you should never live your life based on what another institution like tells you how you act, you got to be your own person. But as a point of reference, it's helpful. So, yeah.
Yeah. Last time personality things came up on the live stream, you were very critical of the entire association.
Yeah. Well, I'm a 3 too, so I mean, I hate when people tell me who I am.
Right.
Looks like Angela got it.
Yeah. She got it. Yeah, it was from Sendowl is what made it confusing.
Yeah, that would make sense. Sorry, Angela. All is forgiven.
I was trying to find the best and cleanest way to get you the link without having to send you a giant file via email. And I realized it didn't send in the way that it should have. So sorry about that, but it looks like it's all there. So, thank you so much for writing that article. It's super kind.
Yeah, that's like amazing.
Yeah,
I remember like we were scratching tooth and nail to even get like a local article written about our first Kickstarter, and that even barely happened. And now like people are just like willingly doing it, so it's really special. So yeah,
Nicole agrees with you about.
Thanks, Nicole.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to rant or be too negative. I just hate when people like, and you see it with like horoscopes, or you see it with like, Myers-Briggs or like the Enneagram. People they go so overboard with it to where like, it reminds me of that episode of Rick and Morty where like Morty has the crystal in his head and he's like trying to make all the right moves. Yeah, I don't know. It's a really great tool for self-awareness. I just don't think it should ever steer your life. That's kind of my opinion. But
you sound like such a 3-wing 2.
I'm being such a 3-2 right now.
Oh my goodness. If you were 2-3 like me, you'd get it.
It's true.
The one so this is a really funny thing.
Laura, I'm about a good horoscope, not gonna lie.
So I always joke that I do this sorry, my brain's not working. I have this joke. So we have a coffee like set up upstairs, and when we weigh the beans, we pour it into a coffee mug. My previous employer printed out my strengths finders, and they did it for Nick too, but his mug broke, so he doesn't have it. They printed out your strengths on a mug, and it lived in the thing, like in the kitchen. So every time you go there, you could see everyone's strengths. So the goal would be that you pick up someone else's mug, and you would see their strengths, and you get to know someone. Anyways, so what I do is it's always there when people make coffee. So my joke is that's my flex, is that every time people make coffee, they are forced to see my strengths.
Melissa has been asking about stretch goals, specifically about the box. She asked an earlier question, and the question was, if we don't meet the stretch goal number, does that mean no boxes for everyone? Yes. That's what it means.
But we set the stretch goal at a place that I think is very possible.
Yeah, so we're not trying to we're like, oh, too bad, guys. Yeah, we're not those. We want people to have boxes. But I mean, obviously, if we don't have money to spend on boxes, we're not going to buy boxes. But like Kyle said, we're confident that we will have boxes. But there is a technical chance that we don't hit our stretch goals. I think I have peace of mind. I feel clarity. I feel confidence about getting funded.
Yes.
Fairly quickly, unless people sign up for notifications on Kickstarter and then don't follow the notifications. The math is there that we will get funded quickly, but stretch goals are kind of another question, and I don't know when we're gonna announce the stretch goals, but I'm assuming it'll probably be this week.
So here's the specifics, if you will. Right now, so on the first day of the purple release, so back in November, we had enough people come on the first day of on the purple release that if the exact same amount of people came for Kickstarter, we would have enough to do boxes. And right now, we have more people sign up for notifications on Kickstarter than we had who showed up on the first day of purple release.
Yes.
So therefore, if the math checks out, we will surpass the stretch goal in the first day.
Yeah. I mean, truthfully, this is something that we cannot do ourselves. Is the stretch goal part. The stretch goal part is, and the reason they exist on Kickstarter, and even the whole reason we're doing a Kickstarter, is to kind of put the power in your hands. You guys are able to make much more of a ruckus than Kyle and I are. So if we
can ruckus pretty hard.
I mean, we ruckus really hard too, but you guys collectively, power in numbers. You guys can, share it on your personals. You can reach out to local publications or big publications, with your own testimonies of what the journal has done for you. There's so many creative ways that you can share the campaign that go further than just sharing the link on your Facebook page. Even word of mouth. So yeah, I think it's just really going to be on you guys. And I think that we should probably put together some way, here's how you can help sort of thing. That's clarifies that. But yeah, the stretch goals are something that are set up for your guys' benefit, but also so you guys can help us get there. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the stretch goal thing. But full transparency, we had 720 heroes show up on November 15th. Right now we have 800 people signed up for notifications. So We're already doing better technically.
Well,
as it stands right now.
It's I think we had about 1,000 people in the Facebook event last time, which is a lot more important because there was an early access link there.
Yeah.
You can't give early access on Kickstarter. But this time around we have a little more. So we have 1,200 people in a Facebook group or whatever, Facebook event. But then on Kickstarter we have 800 people like sign up for notifications.
Yeah.
I'm a little afraid we're going to sell out of like a tier.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go fast.
Yeah, it's
we haven't set up any like quantities yet, but like I'm a little afraid that we're going to just like kind of let our foot off the gas and we're going to like the math is going to be really hard to do all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like I mean, realistically, the way that we set up our tiers, we set it up knowing that there's a potential we have to make like rush orders of things. Could there be any secret bean stretch goals?
There could be some secret bean stretch goals.
We actually refer to those as stretch beans.
Stretch beans, I would love to do another stretch goal thing for everyone. I've actually had some ideas. I haven't told you about any of them. But, there's some cool things we could do. Like, yeah, but we haven't even started planning them or talked about them, so I'm not gonna say anything yet.
Yeah. I like stretchy beans. Angela, I like the first message better than so Angela said, yeah, great Geek Dad readership is pretty good. So it meant to say so, but it said yo, and I think it's way funnier. It's like a 1990s diss.
Beans and cheese.
That's so cool, Terry.
Purple, the Hero's Journal. I love the tag. Really helped me reach goals for the first time. Really? Terry, if you don't mind, could you share a little bit more? I would love to know like what the goal was, if you're comfortable sharing that. If it's a private thing, do not worry about it at all. But it's just, we like to share the stories of how the journal helped because it makes everyone feel a little better. Terry also just called it, I love calling it stretch bean.
Yeah.
Dude, that's our next quest. We're going to go to quest to replace all Kickstarters. Stretch goals with stretch beans.
Stretch beans.
Stretch beans.
Amy still wants a prototype journal.
That's true.
I like Kimberly's was like, when you go back to order more, you should negotiate for a cheaper to make more profit. Every time I see the word profit now, I think of the goal. The goal of business is to make profit.
It's a good book.
It's to make money.
It's true.
That's the talk track in my head every single time.
Yeah.
Shouts to Mad Dog for the rec.
You know what I'm actually really excited about? I think we can share this. Can we share about the order we got yesterday?
Yeah.
So this doesn't happen a lot for us. The bulk orders we get are usually like somewhere between 10 journals and like 30 journals. So think like, schools or counseling offices and stuff like that. But yesterday we had an individual put in an order for 600 journals, which is really, really great. This individual has actually made bulk orders in the past. So 2 other times. So it's really cool. They're extremely supportive for our business and really helps us. But I think the thing we're proud of is that they keep coming back.
Yeah.
They keep coming back to do deals.
They've purchased. I'm gonna spill the beans on the number. I'm not gonna say who it is. They've purchased 2,100 journals.
Really?
2,100.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
It's a lot of journals.
It's a lot of journals. So 600 journals is going to be great because to be really, really transparent with you guys. Kickstarter is great. But you don't get instant return on your money.
Yeah.
So what that means on a business side is like, while I know the thought in everyone's mind is like, oh my gosh, these guys are making so much money. But like, no, we don't get any money from Kickstarter until it closes. And then even then you don't get the money till I think 14 days after it closes. So what that really means for like a business ops side is that basically from Tuesday until about April, we're not going to have any income. from Kickstarter.
Yeah.
You know, we'll probably open our store sometime between now and then, but like, it's a little scary because running a Kickstarter, like leading up to a Kickstarter, you know, you have to invest money, and then while the Kickstarter is moving, you have to invest money to make the initial investment worth it. So you really kind of have to budget correctly. And we've ran the numbers a lot, but we weren't expecting to get an order in kind of the final hour here like that. So that helps us immensely as we head into Kickstarter.
So here's the funny thought. Not a funny thought.
I just want to say the universe conspires.
Universe conspires.
The universe conspires when you follow your dreams. It will help you out. And that's what I saw that order as, to get a little mystical on you guys.
We are definitely going to be living on the savings account, which means we'll probably be eating a lot of
beans. Send beans. Actually, please don't send
Please.
beans.
That would be like,
don't send beans. Oh my goodness.
But it's a funny thought, is that we had to live on beans for a month and a half.
Big shout out to Melinda, who has successfully cast a sleep spell 3 nights in a row. I love that. Like, making better sleep. I asked Terry to share a little bit about their goal.
Also, Jasper on YouTube said, I'm going to call string beans stretch beans from now on, which is hilarious.
Stretchy beans.
Stretchy beans.
Long beans.
Beans and ramen.
Oh my gosh. That visual is so gross to me. Dude, Jimmy would do something like that too. Jimmy would order an entire pallet of refried beans.
Yeah.
Just to send. They're not even canned. They're just like
loose.
They're loose beans.
Yeah, and then somehow would put his face on it and say,
yeah,
like it would be a challenge to
something about Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Okay, Terry gave us the update about the goal. So I'm gonna read it. Here we go. So I have really bad heart. Gosh, the chat. I have really bad heart problems and really overweight. I eat like sorry, the chat keeps moving. I eat like an unsupervised 10-year-old. You don't eat unsupervised 10-year-olds. You eat like an unsupervised 10-year-old, which I can relate to. So good, Kyle. My North Star is to get healthy. Love that. Tell me a better story about your personal health. Really great goal. It's actually one of mine. My first goal was to take my meds every day. My second goal was to add fresh fruit and some veggies to my diet. That was hard. My present quest is to learn to like veggies and learn to how to cook them. As a result, I've lost 22 pounds.
Incredible.
And I have less fatigue. That's awesome. I love the incremental like habit, like stringing habits together. Like, cause like, I don't know. I mean, I know Kyle and I are like this, like when things are bad, we start to spiral. So like habits work, they're neutral. They work like good and bad ways. And I love how you kind of said here, Terry, like all I wanted to do at the beginning was take my meds. And once you start to do that, like you put a vote towards a better self, towards a better story. You know, you're like, well, I'm taking care of my body by taking my meds, I'm taking care of my personal health by taking my meds. It doesn't make sense to take my meds and then like, go eat a bunch of junk food. Like that's kind of incongruent. So if my story or my North Star is to have a better health quest, I take my meds. The more I do that, it makes me want to eat more vegetables. The more I do that, it makes me want to learn to cook with them, so on and so forth. So you're on the right track, Terry. That's amazing. I am honored that you share that with us. Thank you so much. What a cool thing.
I have an idea.
I'm going to pin it if you don't mind.
I have an idea. In the Heroes Quarters, we should start a thread where people post their favorite recipes, including vegetables. Selfishly, it'd be helpful. Especially if it's like 5-minute recipes that are easy to make and someone like, I don't know, me could make.
Terry also said, I'm still battling the dragon of laziness and not wanting to cook. Well, I would say this. I don't want to get too much in your business here, Terry, but I think we've all felt this. So this is why I feel like I should say something. I don't want people to mistake laziness with progress. Like, you might not be where you want to be, but certainly you weren't where you were 22 pounds ago. So
true. That's
not lazy to me. Of course, like everyone's a little impatient and no one is perfectly aligned with their goals. But the whole point of the Hero's Journal and the whole philosophy of it is that things are getting better because you are seeing yourself as a hero. So it doesn't do anyone any good to tell yourself you're being lazy, because you're not. You're actually right where you're supposed to be. You're doing a great job. So,
John, I don't know if you're still out there.
My soapbox for the day.
John is the curator of great posts, and people are retweeting the sentiment of posting vegetable recipes. So John, if you're out there, maybe we make a day of it. Maybe we have a instead of a funny Friday, we do a healthy Friday. I don't know. There's no R day of the week recipe. Vegetables. There's no. Instead of Valentine's Day, we do Vegetable Day. V-Day. I don't know. No, I'm just talking.
Fun
Eat
stuff.
Well Wednesday. That's
There you go.
That's better. Michelle definitely did the right one there.
Love it.
John said we'll make that happen.
Look at all these allies in here. Look at all these helpful heroes. So nice.
Must keep Funny Friday. Okay, Funny Friday is definitely a staple. I'm
So
sorry.
there's Meatless Mondays, Eat Well Wednesdays, and then Funny Friday.
Yes.
Because you got to have a proper...
Wellness Wednesday.
Ah, yes.
Right, because eating healthy isn't just about eating. It's about treating yourself well.
Yeah.
It's about giving your body what it needs.
Yeah. Well, jokes aside, that's amazing, Terry.
Yeah.
Should be proud of that. Yeah. Good stuff. That was good. I love hearing a good story.
I do too. It's always just like a very uplifting thing, you know?
Yeah, Terry. And I hope that you continue to post. It's like really, really cool.
Yeah. There's something about like running this company, and it's selfish in a lot of ways, but like a lot of times hearing these stories is like you want to know, and you want to feel like you're continuing to do good in the world. And it feels good to like hear these stories.
Yeah, I will never get tired of seeing someone improve their life.
Yeah. That's like
I'll never get tired of someone feeling more like a hero. I'll never get tired of reading the reviews. Like it's always hits me right in the feels. So, and you know, that's why we did the whole thing. So it's like it kind of checks the box for the why. Like why do you keep doing this? Do you just love paper and bindings and journals? No. You know, do you just love live streaming? No, not necessarily. But I do love it when people see themselves as a hero, and that allows them to improve their life. And then a bunch of other really kind humans help them out as well.
it's true.
I think that's something I really like.
Yeah. I have no idea how we started this like,
I know.
community. I have genuinely.
How did we get these wonderful people together?
Yeah.
This is like crazy.
In my head, it makes no logical sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
But I'm really glad it's here.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where don't get caught up on how it happened. Just be excited that it did. You know.
It's true.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm definitely reeling. I don't know if you're reeling, but I'm reeling.
I wouldn't use that word, but I think that we've put in a good live stream today. This feels like a good quality live stream.
We've talked about a lot of things.
Yeah.
I feel like we try to come with a little less structure on
Yeah,
Saturday morning.
Gosh, yesterday almost felt too much. We had so much to do. We had to show off the journal, do a giveaway, do a Q&A. It was fun. It was a good Friday live stream, but I was glad to have this kind of paired with it for the weekend. Like Saturday, very chill, snow day outside, kind of cozy, drinking coffee, hanging out with some good people.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
yesterday was an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah. Someone said we were in the right place with the right product at the right time.
Right, that's the whole thing, right? It's
Yeah.
not about an idea, it's about timing.
All right. Well, you guys are the best. Happy questing to you all. We will probably live stream on Monday, and then what time on Monday? 2?
Yeah, 2 p.m. Well, it
Do,
works for us. It's very
Yeah, we are grateful for all of you guys. Happy Valentine's Day, and if we don't see you on Monday, happy President's Day.
And again, happy birthday, Connor.
Yeah,
Thanks
happy
for
birthday.
listening, and happy questing.
Of course.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the world of Astoria.
Continue on the road. Take a little step every day. Be very kind to yourself and to others.
The dream.
We'll see you in the next one.